All right, in today's video, I'm going to show you guys a defense that you can run to when everything else starts to fall apart. All right, because you're going to come across games where you can't stop a lot of things, right? You can't send pressure because they're completing passes. You're going to face those corner routes. I'm going to show you guys a defense that a lot of us use. I haven't used it lately, but if I need to, it's kind of like the last line of defense whenever I play Madden. And I recommend you use this as well when you need it, okay? Before we get into it, drop a like, subscribe, become members. Full scheme breakdowns are in the members area, man. Everything you need to win, to go on high win streaks, dollar trips, tight end, wild trips, pats, skimbos, votes, offenses, whole bunch of stuff in there, man. Wild trips, pats, which is phenomenal. So make sure you check those out. So nickel 3-3, we're going to be in the multiple defense playbook. You can do the same thing out of dollar if you want with the cover 4 drops and stuff if you want, but we're going to be focused on the cover 4 defense because I think it's important that you guys understand when to run certain styles. You know what I'm saying? So let's just go ahead and take care of our personnel first. We can go ahead and take our linebackers out, put safeties. Who do we got here? We have Dodson, and then we have Bernard. And if we have enough safeties, typically your user will be, I'm going to be Hamlin. And then on my right side, what you'll do is you'll just put safeties in these positions. In this position here, I'm going to go ahead and put White. Not really ideal for the man defense. So if you're using the Bills, be careful with this guy because he will get cooked. Believe it or not, he gets cooked. Okay, so that's personnel change. The name of the play we're going to talk about is the cover 3 drop. However, actually cover 4. I'm sorry, the cover 4 drop. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to turn this on. We're going to go to auto alignment to base. Okay, we're going to set our flats to 30 and our curl flats to 5. Okay, hook curls, we don't really use those, and we're not going to use match right now. So this right here is going to be important on how we set up our defense, and we'll face one of the hardest corner routes in the game, which is the P8 corner. Everything else you can lock up as far as corner routes in this game, but there are routes like P8 corner that test the boundaries of your corner routes, and that's pretty much what people, if you're on the offensive side, make sure you look for a corner route like this one. Okay, I think mesh spot is kind of the same way with those corner routes. Z spot's not as much, so you can pretty much lock down the Z spot with this setup. You're going to cook a lot of people, but we're going to go with the hardest one. The P8 corner is the hardest one to stop. If you don't know, I dropped a play a scheme on this. Now, here's the most important thing you have to remember when running cover 4. You understand that the run fits are designed to come inside to stop inside runs, not outside runs, not necessarily outside runs. You want to use cover 2. That way the soft squat run fits come from the outside. But remember that you're stopping inside runs with this, but we can also stop flood concepts and stuff with some adjustments. Now, remember what we did: cloud flats to 30, curl flats to 5. That goes for the quarter flats as well. But you got to remember that these dudes have man up principles. So they will man up and then they'll jet to the flat. It may happen on this one. We'll see right here. We'll keep the quarter flats for the first play. But our first adjustment is we're not going to press, okay? We want to run a Mabel defense. So we're going to take this quarter right here. We're going to put him on a soft squat, okay? Just like that. We don't need to shade down and up. We can leave the play the way it is. However, we are going to be weak on this side. So what we need to do is we're going to put him on a soft squat, move him back a little bit further, maybe go to closer to the edge, okay? Because remember, he's going to try to guard one of the hardest corner routes. This guy goes into a deep half. So we select him and put him in a deep half this way. And then you can do whatever you want. You can put Hyde on an inside third as well if you're afraid of the post, and keep it this way. This would be a good defense. Now, if you think they're going to run the ball on you, all right, you can pinch the D-line, crash them down like this. Okay, so you'll have this look right here. And you can keep the man up principle. That's what I'm saying. Pay attention because we're going to keep the match concept. You can turn match on if you want to use the quarter flats if you want. But now let's set up this play, man, okay? And this is, like I said, I love to run these plays on offense because no one knows how to stop them. There's only the pros and the people that take this game and play thousands of games a year know how to stop this flood concept right here. And this is one of those deep corner routes. You see what I'm saying? So we snap the ball, the quarter flat's there, and then we have RB going this way, and we threw that out of bounds. But you'll see as we show you guys here an instant replay. Let's come back. You'll see what's happening here. Now, had I turned this guy into a curl flat instead, he'll jet straight. We have him set to 5, so he sits low for the flat. Our users running the middle of the field, we have this guy here as well to help us. You could shade outside if you want him to play further outside his zone. And all you really have to do is worry about this guy who's coming on corner route. So this would be a read that he could use technically, but it's it's iffy, because if you have a really good safety or corner in these positions and they zone break really good and they're fast, they're gonna pick that ball half the time, because you know how they'll drop everything else. But here's the corner route that I'm talking about. This is one of the brutal corner routes because the delay, it goes far, and then there's a delay to where the clear out can actually take the guy down the field. However, we do have this guy in position because we changed him to a soft squat, allowing this guy to make a play on the ball. And if this guy's faster as a superstar, it's over. And then we have this guy in here, the deep half, to make a play. So again, I'll show you guys really quick. We'll pinch just in case they're running it. Curl flat, soft squat. This time we'll take this guy and we'll put him on a curl flat. That way there is no delay. He should just jump to the flat. Put this guy up here, Porter, in a deep half. This guy to inside third. We can even QB contain, depending on who you have. If you have the Von Miller, I don't know why Von Miller's not in there, but he should be in there. And we'll set up this flood concept again. Like this. And then let's watch the curl flat. Now he jets straight over there. Try to make a play on this corner route. Boom, that's a... He catch, bro. He almost caught that. But you see what I'm saying? You're putting yourself in better position. Now, to close that gap right there, you'll have to do this fast. You can't just sit here doing it. If you know it's going to be a pass and you spread the D-line contain, put this guy in a soft squat, put this guy in a deep half, and then move him over, put this guy in the inside third. So now we have this look right here. You can keep this or put him in the curl flat. You have to do it quick. Remember, you don't have a lot of time. And then if you're the user, if I were you, I would start on the line to force the AI to execute a bunch of 1v1s instead of like double teams and stuff like that. So this is why you would play the line here. But now that we have the deep half over there, this guy, let's see if we can run a clear out this way. You could even take this guy right here, right? And you can man him up. Don't forget, if you're afraid that the running back's gonna do something, or the tight end, we can man up the tight end, or we could go ahead and user Lewis and man up X. So it looked like this, okay? So now we have this look. We have our user here. We jet, assuming that that's what we're doing. We're gonna be jetting toward the middle of the field. But let's see what this deep half and this guy does over here. And, oh, nice, almost caught it again. But you see what I'm saying? You could probably click on defense and get that pick, unless they're highballing it. Now, you could do the same thing on both sides. So we can run a double Mabel. So we can do this. We can go ahead and take both of them, put them in soft squats, leave these guys here, put Y, NLB, both in deep halves, like this. So now we have a Mabel style defense, both dual Mabels. The problem with this right here is that you're going to need to pay attention to the middle of the field. Luckily, you have a hook curl there. We have a cover 2 style defense running from a cover 4, right? You'll see it, boom, boom. And it's just money everywhere. You see what I'm saying? It's locked down on both sides, and that's what you want. Now, the problem people are having is they're coming out base and then they're pressing, and then they're putting this guy in a soft squat. You can't do that. And then this guy, you can't do that, okay? Let me show you why. The cloud flat starting from the bottom is not the same as just keeping him up there. You remember, you want him to have a head start on the defense, but you can't if he's got to try and opening the window further. Bro, this, I'm telling you, I take off. Just go to classic passing, man. All right, I know everybody wants to feel like, just go back. There's more overthrows than anything else. Just go back. That's my only recommendation to you guys. Now with this hook curl too, if you want to add some more, you bring him over here and you put him, you'll see that there's a play art change here. Hold on. Trying to get this play art to change. Well, it doesn't, but you want him on this outside angle. You see how it comes to the inside? We want him on an outside angle, and then we want to contain, okay? So this is the style we want. So that way we set up our defense, or however we're doing it, we want to press. Keep the quarter flats if you're in the press. Remember that, keep the quarter flats. Do not play around with them and then rock on this way, okay? So we can do that. Let's go ahead and cancel play action. Boom, so this guy's just wrapping around, preventing us from rolling out. And the idea is just to keep me from rolling out right, so I'll have to throw off the left foot. And a lot of times the quarterback's just gonna throw it to the defender. It's like automatically designated. But let me show you what I mean. I'll try to roll out with the QB. Let's go ahead and bring him, or the blitzer down, right here. QB contain, make sure he gets that angle, like this. We'll play the line, like I said. Let's run this clear out over here. And let's try to roll out. Let's see if he can get free. Since we have him on that blitzing angle, we roll out, boom. You see what I'm saying? So you have a nice 4-man pass rush, forcing the quarterback to stay in the pocket to make a read, which if they don't have gunslinger or THP abilities, it's hard. The game is ability based, and I just wanted to share this defense with you guys, man. It's really good. Learn it, master it. It's one of the best defenses when you need lockdown defense, man. Drop a like. Love you guys, man. Peace.